In one of the most highly anticipated games of the 2025 WNBA season, the Golden State Valkyries faced off against the reigning champions, the Las Vegas Aces, on June 7, 2025, in a matchup that had fans and analysts eagerly awaiting the outcome. The game was charged with intensity and excitement, as both teams brought their best to the court. It was more than just a game, it became a defining moment for several players, especially Kate Martin, the breakout star for the Valkyries, and Aja Wilson, the MVP-caliber leader of the Aces. As part of the prestigious WNBA Commissioner's Cup, this contest served as a stage to highlight the increasing competitiveness of the league, showcasing a blend of seasoned veterans and rising talents. The Valkyries delivered an unforgettable 95-68 victory, a dominant performance that will be etched in the league's history. It was a win marked by exceptional teamwork, strategic brilliance, and individual performances like Martin's that captured the attention of the basketball world. The Golden State Valkyries, in their inaugural season, have quickly established themselves as a team that refuses to be underestimated. Under the experienced guidance of head coach Natalie Nakasi, who was facing her former team, the Las Vegas Aces, for the first time, the Valkyries came into the game with a clear intent to prove they were not just another expansion team, but a legitimate contender. The stakes were high, not just for the win, but to make a statement to the rest of the league. This game against the Aces wasn't just about securing a victory, it was about asserting their dominance in a league historically controlled by powerhouse teams like the Aces. With their strong performance, the Valkyries showed that they were ready to compete at the highest level, setting the stage for what could be a bright future in the WNBA. From the opening tip, it was clear that the Golden State Valkyries were playing with a level of intensity and cohesiveness that belied their inexperience as an expansion team. They wasted no time establishing their presence on both sides of the ball, coming out with strong defense, quick ball movement, and an aggressive offensive mindset that kept the Las Vegas Aces on their heels. Kayla Thornton, one of the Valkyries' standout players, had a career night, finishing with 22 points and 11 rebounds. Her all-around performance was crucial in both the offensive and defensive sets, as she played a key role in controlling the glass and providing scoring throughout the game. Thornton's dominant display set the tone for the Valkyries' impressive team performance. In addition to Thornton's stellar performance, Monique Billings and Veronica Burton also played pivotal roles in the Valkyries' commanding victory. Billings, known for her rebounding prowess and gritty play, stepped up big for her team, recording a double-double with 15 points and 13 rebounds. Her relentless effort on the boards helped control the tempo of the game and gave the Valkyries additional scoring opportunities. Meanwhile, Burton, the team's floor general, showcased her exceptional playmaking ability by dishing out a career-high 12 assists, which directly contributed to 31 points for the Valkyries. Her vision and ability to orchestrate the offense were key in breaking down the Aces' defense, creating open looks, and ensuring that her teammates were in positions to score efficiently. But perhaps the most significant contribution came from Kate Martin, the rookie from Golden State, who delivered an outstanding performance in her first season. Martin's display against the Aces was a clear testament to her skill, versatility, and maturity on the court. She finished with 12 points, 7 rebounds, and several key defensive stops that proved pivotal in the Valkyries' dominance. Martin's ability to contribute on both ends of the floor showcased her well-rounded game. Her poise under pressure and confidence in her abilities were evident throughout the match, proving she had the talent and mindset to compete at the highest level. Martin's performance added depth to the Valkyries' already impressive team effort, solidifying her role as a valuable asset moving forward. One of the standout features of the Valkyries' victory was their remarkable defensive performance. From start to finish, they effectively shut down the Aces' high-powered offense, forcing them into difficult shots and limiting their scoring opportunities. The Valkyries' defense, spearheaded by players like Martin and Thornton, was suffocating throughout the game. They applied relentless pressure on the ball, forcing numerous turnovers and disrupting the Aces' rhythm. Additionally, they contested nearly every shot, making it extremely difficult for the Aces to get clean looks. This relentless defensive effort played a crucial role in the Valkyries' dominant performance and contributed to their impressive victory. The Aces, a team known for their offensive firepower and high-scoring games, were held to a season-low 68 points, which stands as a clear testament to the Valkyries' relentless defensive efforts. Despite a star-studded lineup featuring Aja Wilson, Chelsea Gray, and Kelsey Plum, the Aces simply could not find their rhythm against Golden State's defense. The Valkyries disrupted their flow, forcing them into tough, contested shots. The Aces struggled with shooting, managing to make only 24% of their attempts during crucial stretches of the game. Meanwhile, the Valkyries capitalized on their defensive stops by pushing the ball in transition and scoring efficiently on fast breaks, further extending their lead and stifling the Aces' chances of a comeback. The Valkyries' ability to dominate on defense was a key factor in allowing them to control the pace of the game. Their defensive pressure led to numerous turnovers, and they capitalized by pushing the ball in transition, scoring easy baskets off fast breaks. This kept the Aces on their heels, unable to set up their usual offensive plays. Coach Nikasi's defensive schemes worked flawlessly, and the Valkyries were able to seamlessly transition from defense to offense. Their defensive performance in the first half was particularly impressive as they held the high-powered Aces to just 30 points, an unusually low total for a team as explosive as Las Vegas. This defensive dominance set the tone for the rest of the game, allowing Golden State to dictate the flow and rhythm throughout. For the Las Vegas Aces, the game on June 7th was a frustrating and disappointing one. Coming off a championship season, they were widely expected to be one of the most dominant teams in the league once again this year. However, they seemed completely out of sync during this match, with both their offensive and defensive systems failing to click. While the absence of key players certainly played a role in their struggles, it was clear that even with a full roster, the Aces could not match the Valkyries' level of intensity, execution, and cohesion. Their offense sputtered, and defensively, they could not contain the Valkyries' fast-paced attack, leaving them unable to mount a competitive challenge as the game wore on. Aja Wilson, the reigning WNBA MVP and the undeniable face of the Aces franchise, did everything in her power to keep her team in the game. She finished with 17 points and 6 rebounds, demonstrating her trademark skill and relentless determination. However, Wilson was often forced to work for every point as the Valkyries' defense made it incredibly difficult for her to get easy looks. Chelsea Gray also struggled with her shot, finishing with 16 points but at a disappointing shooting percentage. Kelsey Plum, another key offensive weapon for the Aces, had a rare off night, adding to the team's overall struggles. The Aces' collective shooting performance was abysmal, as they were unable to find any rhythm or consistency, which ultimately led to their downfall against the Valkyries' swarming defense. The Aces' offensive struggles were further exacerbated by their inability to contain the Valkyries' scoring onslaught. Their defense, which is usually a strength, was notably porous in this game, allowing the Valkyries to score with ease. Golden State's ball movement was fluid and precise, with each player contributing to the fast-paced offense, making it nearly impossible for the Aces to get consistent stops. The Valkyries' excellent floor spacing created open shots and lanes for easy baskets, further exploiting the Aces' defensive lapses. As the game progressed, the Aces' defense simply couldn't keep up with the Valkyries' tempo. They found themselves being outplayed on both ends of the floor, unable to adjust or make the necessary stops to slow down the Valkyries' momentum. For Kate Martin, this game was a significant personal milestone in her rookie season. Although she had already shown flashes of her potential, her performance against the Aces proved she was ready for the big stage. Facing her former team, the Aces, after being drafted by them in 2024, added extra motivation for Martin to prove herself. The emotional aspect of playing against her old team only fueled her determination to showcase her skills. Martin didn't just meet expectations, she exceeded them, delivering a performance that highlighted her readiness to thrive at the highest level of competition. Martin's stat line of 12 points and 7 rebounds doesn't fully capture her immense impact on the game. She was a constant presence, contributing on both ends of the floor and playing with a level of maturity that belied her rookie status. Her defense on Aja Wilson was especially commendable. Although Wilson had a solid performance, Martin made her work for every point. She consistently contested Wilson's shots, using her length and defensive instincts to disrupt Wilson's rhythm and make scoring difficult. On the offensive end, Martin demonstrated her versatility, stepping out to the perimeter and knocking down key shots. This ability to stretch the floor not only helped her score, but also opened up opportunities for her teammates. Whether it was making plays or defending the league's best, Martin showed she was capable of performing at a high level in critical moments. Offensively, Martin was a key piece in the Valkyries' ball movement, making timely cuts to the basket and finishing strong around the rim. Her ability to score in transition was also a big factor in the Valkyries' fast-paced offense. In addition to her scoring, Martin was an active presence on the boards, grabbing several key rebounds to keep possessions alive for her team. After the game, Martin spoke about her growth as a player and the excitement of facing her former team. "It was a great feeling to get the win, but it wasn't just about me or the Aces," Martin said. "It was about the whole team. We played great basketball, and that's what matters." This victory for the Golden State Valkyries is not just a big win in the standings, it's a statement that they are here to stay. The Valkyries, despite being an expansion team, have shown that they have the talent and the mentality to compete with the best in the league. Players like Martin, Thornton, Billings, and Burton have formed the foundation for what could be a very successful future. As the season progresses, the Valkyries will look to build on this momentum and continue to improve. For the Las Vegas Aces, this game serves as a wake-up call. While they still have the talent and experience to be one of the league's top teams, they will need to address the issues that plague them in this game. Their offense needs to become more efficient, and their defense will need to improve if they are to defend their title. With the likes of Wilson, Gray, and Plum, the Aces still have a championship-caliber roster, but they will need to find consistency moving forward. The matchup between the Golden State Valkyries and the Las Vegas Aces on June 7, 2025, was a microcosm of the growing talent and excitement in the WNBA. The Valkyries' win over the Aces showcased the league's ability to create competitive and entertaining games, and it highlighted the emergence of new stars like Kate Martin alongside established superstars like Aja Wilson. As the WNBA continues to grow in popularity and attract more fans, matchups like these will become even more exciting and impactful. The future of women's basketball looks incredibly bright, with players like Martin, Wilson, Gray, and many others leading the way. Fans can look forward to even more thrilling games as teams like the Valkyries look to make their mark and challenge the league's powerhouses, while teams like the Aces will continue to fight for their spot at the top. In the end, June 7, 2025 was a night of exciting basketball, unforgettable performances, and a glimpse into the future of the WNBA. The Valkyries proved that they are a team to watch, and players like Kate Martin showed that the future of women's basketball is in good hands. As the season continues, the league will only get more competitive, and fans can't wait to see what's next.